It wasn't supposed to be this easy. Joe Downs for the Aces Instant Replay postgame report. With Ohio Valley Conference contenders Semo State in town, it looked like the Evansville Aces were going to finally get a true test here at the Ford Center. Instead, it turned into a whitewash for the Purple. Let's go to the highlights.
Ryan Taylor had been the hero of the first two games of the season, and he would look sharp to start as Evansville opened the game on a 10-2 run. However, he would cool off quickly, finishing 4 for 18 from the floor. So the Aces turned to other scoring tributaries. Enter sophomore guard Drew Smith, who would go 2 for 2 from three-point range. Blake Simmons would join in on the attack, keeping the Red Hawks at arm's length in the early going. Then a new scoring source steps in as freshman John Hall torches the twine on the jumper. From there, the Aces start to pull away, courtesy of Boo Gibson. Evansville goes into halftime up 16 and would pour it on early in the second half, building as much as a 26-point bulge. Drew Smith ends up going 5 for 6 from the floor and would finish tied with Ryan Taylor for a game-high 17 points as Evansville cruises 66-50.
After the game, I caught up with head coach Marty Simmons and a couple of the heroes from tonight's game. And while they said, yes, this is a big victory for them, it is still very early in the season, and they're not about to get complacent.
It was not easy at all. You know, Semo's a great team. They run a lot of good stuff. They run a lot of hard stuff to guard. You know, they run 4 guards out there, just super aggressive, coming off ball screens, getting downhill. You know, it was a tough matchup for us, that's for sure. You know, they're going to win a lot of games this year. Mahoney, he's got a chance to win OVC Player of the Year. You know, he's got a lot of game to him. I get a lot of credit to Boo and Drew for stepping up, locking down, and playing really good tonight.
I thought defensively our guys played really hard, did a great job. They're a very difficult team to defend because they play really 4 guards. Mahoney's a big, probably a small forward, but he handles it and shoots it like a guard. And our guys really communicated well. We kept them off the free throw line, but we didn't play with that same type of intensity on the offensive end. We got to standing around and you know, give Southeast credit. I mean, they did a good job.
I think Semo's a good team. I think we did a decent job on. I think that's what made the difference was us on defense, and then also I think us not fouling as much. I think there was a 20 shot difference in the free throws. I think they shot 7. I think we shot 27. So I mean that's a huge difference in the game. And the coaches preach to us all the time, just don't foul, hands off. So I mean I think that was also a big.
And that's what makes it easy. I mean even though it didn't look pretty. Like they focused on me trying to take me out the game. Where you try to take me out the game, now you got to worry about Boo, Drew, everybody else who can score the ball. You know what I mean? We're not a one-dimensional team, so that's what makes us hard to compete against.
1 through 12, every day in practice, you know, you hear be aggressive, be aggressive. If someone comes in and subs out, we're always trying to be aggressive. You know, it starts with Ryan Taylor. We think he's the best shooter, best player in the country on this team. We're going to get him open. But that doesn't mean, you know, Drew's not going to be aggressive, Boo's not going to be aggressive, I'm not going to be aggressive, John. It goes right down the line. You know, we believe if we're aggressive, if we're attacking, that's when we're at our best, not when we're relying on 1 or 2 guys to get us through the game.
Drew's performance tonight, obviously, he was in the zone, so to speak.
He's a really good player. You know, him and Boo out there together, they're a lot of fun to watch. I mean, they both can really move their feet and defend. They both know how to play. You know, they're both really unselfish. But Drew did. He had an outstanding game.
Yeah, he's my roommate, so it's a little hard to talk good about him. But, you know, I'll mention that in the other media. You know, he's one of the best at getting past his defender and drawing a crowd. You know, it seems like he's always got 2 or 3 guys around him, and he just knows how to make that extra pass. You know, Coach Adams at Wrights, you know, he did a great job of bringing Drew up, teaching him the game right. So Drew, when he gets in that traffic, man, he just knows how to find that open guy. And, you know, he's one guy who's tough to keep in front. So when he draws that crowd, he's going to make the right pass. And if you don't come here and stop him, he's going to get to the rim, which he did a little bit of both tonight. And I thought he played a heck of a game.
Up next for Coach Simmons and his squad is a Saturday afternoon showdown with Binghamton back here at the Ford Center. For the Aces Instant Replay postgame report, I'm Joe Downs.
Our fifth third moment of momentum belongs to Drew Smith, who ends up going 5 for 6 from the floor, finishing tied with Ryan Taylor for a game-high 17 points, and he also had 6 rebounds and 9 assists in Evansville's 16-point victory.
And remember, you can keep up with all things Evansville athletics on GoPurpleAces.com, as well as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and our YouTube channel.